Alright, y'all. So, I ain't really got everything I need right now. Check these fuel injectors. Could hook it up, let them hang off and connect the connectors and put a sheet of paper in front of these motherfuckers as I try to turn the car over and see if they shoot or whatever. I'm gonna try to do that, you know what I'm saying, and see what's going on. But 9 times out of 10, I'm really feeling like maybe my time done jumped. So, Wednesday, I'm gonna be going to go get me one of the pulley tools for the crankshaft. I'm gonna be taking that timing case off so we can see what's going on in there, make sure my timing ain't jump. But I'm gonna try to do this first just to make sure my fuel injectors are working, cause if it ain't the low fuel pressure that's doing it. I do remember a little while before when I had my car, it started leaking under the bottom when I pumped my gas. And then after I go like over half a tank, it'll try to leak out on the ground. So I might got a fuel line problem up under the car. But I need another. I lost a lot of tools here recently. Uh, it's a whole other situation. But yeah, I'm gonna check up under there, make sure my fuel lines are straight, and I'm gonna check these fuel injectors. But I'm not. I'm really feeling like yeah, I'm gonna try that with the fuel injectors while I can, because I don't have to jack the car up to do that part. And if the fuel is getting to the fuel injectors and they working, then the fuel line isn't really a thing. So if there is shooting, then we know what's up. If they are working, if the fuel injectors are shooting out gas, then most definitely timer chain jump. But if they are not, then I know it's something with the fuel line under the car, which I do know. I started having a leak after trying to pump gas over half a tank. So 9 out of 10, I'm praying that's what it is, because that's way more simpler. I done broke this engine down too many times to be trying to break it down again and get this damn timing chain fixed. But if that's what I gotta do, that's what I gotta do. But yeah. So that's the mission right now. Finna go put these fuel injectors back on. And then later on today, I'm gonna have somebody come out here and help me test the fuel injectors. But yeah, y'all just stay tuned. Alright, so I showed y'all how to break down the V8. So now we're gonna break down the V6, change the head gas on this motherfucker. So beginning process of this is of course taking out the intake, then this intake manifold, unconnect all the sensors in the 4 hoses, but you got 3 hoses on this side you gotta take off. Then you got the vacuum connector. Gotta take that motherfucker off. But yeah, that's the first process. So we gotta get this little part off right here. We gotta get these board out of this motherfucker. Come on, let me show you. We gotta get all these little bolts up right here. We got 2 more I need to get out, but you gotta get all these out, and you'll be able to lift that up and out of there. Then you got another intake. You're gonna take this heater hose off. You got another manifold right here. You're gonna take off. Right after that, you go straight to the coil packs. Take each one of the coil packs off, and then your valve cover gaskets. Then we're gonna move down to the serpentine belt so we can get this face off of this, so we can break, get the timing chain gears broke loose and pull them motherfuckers off, because you gotta take the timing chain and the gears out with the bolts in order to pull out these goddamn heads. V6s are a little harder than the V8. V8 a little more, especially the Hemi, a little more straightforward than this goddamn V6. Cause you don't have to fuck with the timing chain. But when I get to that, I'm gonna show y'all the process on that too, and how to mark your timing chain to make sure you don't fuck it up putting it back. Alright, so on this, when you pulling out this intake manifold, I be forgetting you really ain't got no space at the back due to this the transmission cap, the tube or whatever. So it's best to loosen and take this goddamn bar out. Get these bolts up out of here, so you got more room to pull that motherfucker out and put it in. Really taking it out is kind of easier, because you can about, maneuver it to get that motherfucker out with this bar on, but putting it back on is the problem. So might as well go on and loosen that motherfucker up and take it off now. Cut motherfucker. All right, now we got the goddamn intake manifold off. We gotta get these damn fuel rails off of this motherfucker. And we got another manifold we gotta take off of here. Fuel rail, and come closer. Now you take the fuel rail off to get this other manifold off this motherfucker. You gotta go through and take all these little bolts out. Can they see that? Take all these little bolts out, which you gotta take out 4 of these bolts anyway, just to get the fuel rail up. So you might as well keep going and go through all them motherfuckers. You can just lift that motherfucker on out the way. You know we got the fuel injectors connected to it, so be aware of that and watch the O-rings and make sure they straight and good too. Because you don't want anything get in there with them fuel injectors, like oil or anything like that. So that's what we're doing right now. Finna get this other intake off, this manifold, and also we're gonna move over. After we get done with that, we're gonna move over to the coil packs, spark plugs, and valve cover. Valve covers. So after you get this manifold off, you got these 2 gaskets. You will want to thoroughly inspect them, make sure they're good and everything. Now I just put these on here before I realized it was my actual head gasket. But so what we doing right now that we got that off, we're gonna go for the coil packs and the valve covers. Pull these off, and then you're gonna inspect the valve cover gaskets as well after you get them off. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Alright y'all, so I got that whole side of coil packs loose. It's a 10mm for those bolts. I gotta put on this shit cause my damn 10mm then came up fucking missing. The main fucking socket people use, 10mm, fucking come up missing. Motherfuckers stay coming up missing. I think the bitch grow legs sometimes. But I just had it day before yesterday. It's been, every time I use, I put it right back in the toolbox. I don't understand how it's missing, but it's missing. So that's cool. Finna have to put this on pause until I go get me another 10mm. This shit's stressful. I hate when this shit happen, man. And I put all my tools that I use is in the same spot all the time. And shit still come up missing. They gotta be growing legs. I promise they gotta be growing legs. Ain't nobody around me. Ain't got no uncles or nobody like that around using my tools. Nothing like that, bro. Nothing like that, bro. I'm the only male around here, only motherfucker touching tools. Don't get it. Alright, y'all. So we got this valve cover off. This y'all see. Brand new gas. I just changed all the valve cover gaskets, manifold gaskets. Now I gotta change this head gasket, whatever, which I already got. With these 8mm bolts all the way around. As you see, it's 8 bolts, you know, around the whole thing. Then next we're gonna get to removing these goddamn rocker arms. What the fuck was that? Yeah, we finna remove these rocker arms. And then right after the rocker arms, we can move on to the head bolts. And then, which honestly, you don't, after taking these rocker arms, I prefer you take this serpentine belt and this goddamn this cover for the timing gears. Cause the timing gears, they going through the heads, you see what I'm saying? And so you got to get that out. Then as you see, you got the casing to the timing gears. You got a few bolts that's going through the heads as well. So you're gonna get them out, and then you be pretty much half-ass done. You gotta go through and get these head bolts, the main head bolts out, and then break them timing gears loose and get them motherfuckers off. And shit, you pretty much done getting this shit off. Then you just put the head gasket in and do everything you just did in reverse, putting everything back together. Alright y'all, man, I ain't playing no games. We gonna get this shit done today. So check this out. I got the rocker arms off, as y'all see on this side. I see these still on right here, but I got all them bolts loose. I'm finna go on and pull that bitch off. So I got the rocker arms off, you know. And as y'all can see with these V6s, it's a motherfucking cam. It's 2 cams in the V6 in each head. That's why you got them timing gears going through the heads. You know, I really hate this shit. But speaking of the V8, let me show y'all what I'm working with over here. With the blue charger, the 2013, that Hemi. Let me show you. So on this one, I'm gonna pull these fuel injectors out Yeah, I'm gonna pull these fuel injectors out on here, you know, and I'm gonna have somebody turn the key over or press the button, shall I say, to turn the engine over while I watch the fuel injectors to make sure, because my whole passenger side is misfiring. I'm thinking I got bad fuel injectors or something over here. So we're gonna check that out later. Alright, so look, so like I showed y'all already, I showed y'all how to get the intake manifold off. We got the other manifold off. We got the valve cover gaskets and the coil paste. We got the fuel rail up and the fuel injectors. We got everything disconnected, the whole wire harness. So where we was at last time when I talked to y'all, we was taking out this motherfucker, the timing gears. So I just had Cuz pull up. We got these motherfuckers out, and these the bolts I was talking about. So you gotta have somebody hold this gear in place, hold it in place while you break the bolt loose, you know, to get it over. So and then as y'all see, the one on the driver's side is way longer, and you gotta see why, cause look at the gear. So it need that extra length because this is like the this is for the sensor, the you know, the cam position, you know, cam position sensor. That's what, so the sensor is reading off of these marks right here to, you know, for your timing or whatever, so we can, you know, make everything work like it's supposed to. So next, what we're gonna be doing is actually getting off the heads itself, you see what I'm saying? So we gotta go through here and break all these bolts loose. Like I said, I already got the timing gears off, and I got a mark too. And I got the belt marked exactly where it's at. It cannot be a hair off, or you're gonna have to go in there and take it, you know, reset it again, take everything off and reset it again. Cause I done did it before, you know what I'm saying? So you just gotta make sure, don't go off this mark that come with the timing chain, go off of where your car was last positioned it, cause that's where your piston's at right now. If you put it on right there, your shit gonna be way the fuck off. You could tear your car up. So make sure y'all do this shit precisely, you know. I forgot about y'all. So look, I already tell you, see how I'm putting this paper up under the fuel injectors over here? See how I'm putting the paper up under the fuel injectors? I'm gonna hold it up while Cuz turn over the car. I got another paper right here. I'm gonna slide up under there. To see if they spraying. I'm gonna, let me get that out the way. I'm gonna hold these up, you know, something like that, right? And while he pressed the button to start the car, it's gonna try to turn over, and we're gonna see the gas shooting out the fuel injectors. If they ain't shooting out, then I ain't getting no fuel. Now on this side that we already tested, and I ain't get to show y'all, I already tested it, and so far it ain't shooting out no damn fuel. So I can't lie, I don't have a full gas tank. That might be the problem. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even got a quarter. Just know I'm down there on E. But you know, we gonna try it anyways just to see what's going on. I'm gonna try to go put more gas in here and see if it changed then. But and make sure y'all leave everything connected, all the connectors on the fuel injectors and everything, cause that's the only way you can really know. But anyway, we finna get this. Cover finna get in there and press that motherfucker. And we gonna watch it. Alright, cuz. Yeah.
So on the gas line, they might just need some more gas.
Yeah. So we're gonna try to put some gas in here. But as of right now, the gas is most different. As y'all seen, ain't no gas coming out the fuel injector. So we're gonna put these back into place, and I'm gonna get back with y'all on the Hemi when I get some more gas up in here. Mind you, everything's brand new alternator, water pump, thermostat, throttle body, heads, coil packs, everything's brand new. I did not change the fuel injectors when I did all of this. I cleaned them, I called myself, but yeah, brand new. All gaskets brand new too, of course. You know, from the head gaskets to the intake manifold, everything brand new. But yeah, we're gonna get back with y'all on this one.